Mrs. Sensibility here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Amber Marie, and I am on a perfume journey to find the best of the best fragrances. However, today's video is not going to be focused on perfume. I told everybody around our anniversary, my husband got me quite a bit of Chanel earrings and some necklaces that were upcycled from Chanel buttons. So I've gotten them in. I've looked at how they've done it, guys. This is so easy. I'm gonna show you guys how to make them yourself. You would just have to hunt down a couple different materials. I've looked at it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the first one, and I am gonna put different jumper latch on it, but if I can show you, here's the first one. Oh, hang on. I got to bring you guys down. Now, these are choker length. So you can see here, the jumper is really, really tiny, and it's actually kind of hard to get it on. I will say the one thing about these are called Cuban chains, I believe. So there is the first one. It is super, super cute. And it does sit up much higher on your neck because it's a choker length. So the first thing I'm going to do to these is I'm going to add a larger jumper. That's what they call these little jumper loop right here, because this one's kind of small. Now, when I was looking at how they did it, you can see they glued it. And they glued it with E6000. You can just tell. It ain't coming off. It is stuck on there. Very, very sturdy. So, I'm going to buy me... I don't think I'm going to make any more of these, to be honest. But I studied my earrings. Some of them were welded. Some of them were glued. I've also taken the time to look it up on YouTube. That way you guys can save yourself a bunch of money and do a beautiful DIY Chanel upcycle type thing for yourself. This one is super, super cute. Look at it. Okay, so there's the first one. These are kind of finicky. So they were put on these Cuban chains. I can kind of see why. So I'm going to go ahead and snap that one. Woo. Hey guys, I'm all about saving money, and you don't need to spend $150 on these off of Mercari. Yes, they do sell for $150, and I did haggle them down some, but now that I've gotten the product in, I'm like, oh my god, I could have did this for dirt freaking cheap and saved myself a lot of money if I had known that they were going to glue it. Some of them have welded them. Apparently this seller glued them, and that's fine. You can feel it. It sits up against the chest. It feels very heavy and solid. This is like a heavy chain, and I like how it sits up around the neck area, especially if you were wearing a dress or something like that in the summertime. This would be really, really pretty. I'm going to wear it with my other necklace just because I never take my cross necklace off. No. God goes everywhere with me. He is my protector, and that stays on. I wore that for so long. I had a really hard time taking that necklace off on my wedding day. So there's the first one. Oop, hang on, I got it upside down. As I showed you guys. Whee! First one. And it's glued on there good, guys. It's not about to come off. And the reason I know it's E6000 is because you can kind of look and see how thick it is. Super glue would not do that. That's E6000, which is amazing for adhering metal to metal. So there is the first one that I got in. The second one that I got in is another super cute one. Here's its style. I'm going to hold it up to my neck so you guys can kind of see. And this will also let you know if you want a choker style or a little bit longer. Ouch. But I am definitely going to do a DIY for those ladies out there that are like me, that Chanel stuff is very, very expensive. And this is definitely an affordable way to get yourself something pretty at a good price. Hang on, some of their glue is... Now, they made sure when they did this that the necklace had some flexibility around the charm, so that way it can go up. So here's the next one. I'm just going to hold it up to my neck so you guys can kind of see. Oh my gosh, that one is adorable. Oh my goodness. And I was on eBay today, and I did see some buttons that look just like this that I could totally get to make matching earrings. Guys, this is an affordable way. I feel like a dummy because I spent a lot of money on these, but now that I see it, I can save you a lot of money, and I can save myself a lot of money in the future, because these are authentic Chanel buttons. They have the marking on them. And if you can't afford to out-pocket the cost for some of the Chanel jewelry, this is a great way to do it, because when people ask you, oh, I love your necklace, it's actually authentic Chanel. Maybe not all of it, because real Chanel necklaces would be pure gold. But it's okay. They don't have to know that you're not wearing a pure gold necklace chain. But that one is super cute. That one would definitely be like something when you're wearing a black dress or you're going to like a wedding or something. Oh, I haven't put them up to my neck yet to see what they look like. Again, this has the smaller jumper on there, so I'm definitely going to be putting a bigger jumper on there. Now, these aren't really, like, depending on what you're wearing, they're not too overly flamboyant, so you could wear this. Like, if you work somewhere where you wear casual wear, this would be super cute. Both of them that I've showed you. The next one is this beauty right here. Again, the seller did the same thing. I'm going to show you guys. It actually sits in there really good on this one. And it's got the flexibility that it needs. And I am always looking for an opportunity to do a DIY to save you money. I liked the idea of them being upcycled. And regardless if it's welded or glued, obviously it's on there, guys. It's not coming off. E6000 is strong. So here is the next one. The big thing is going to be making sure you place your button in the center and so forth. Believe me, I've been studying. And we gonna make us some Chanel earrings, and I'm gonna make them dirt cheap. Okay, so this is how this one looks. Oh, this one's pretty too. Again, it's a choker. So these were made on the Cuban chunky necklaces as she described it. It does add weight to help it kind of sit down, but you can get a little bit longer. And I'm not sure if you could do this on a smaller, daintier type of Cuban chain. But it is, look how pretty. It's quite impressive how elaborate Chanel buttons are. Like, oh my goodness. The quality that they put in, I can see why they pay that much. But really, we could save us a bunch of money and just make it ourselves. Look at it. Oh my goodness. It's got the stones and the pearls. So let me go ahead and clip this one. The next one is the biggest one out of the two as far as statement-wise. Some ladies like to make a grand statement. And the other two just seem like something that's very, very feminine. It would catch the eye. Very pretty. Again, that's how they did it. And I've worked with E6000. That's why I know that is what it is. And it's something that a lot of people recommend when you for weddings and stuff. I had to use it to glue glass to different things. So E6000 will pretty much glue anything together. So here is the last one. I didn't realize it was going to be that big, but we're going to go ahead and put it up there. Maybe I could get bigger clasp. That may work too. I'm not really much of a jewelry maker person. Okay, so I'm just going to hold it up like this. This one, there you go. So you can see it. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer. So this one's definitely much bigger. Again, they glued it, which I have no problems with because I've been able to get the chain, the charm, the authentic Chanel button, but I'm sure we could make this for a lot cheaper than what I got it for off of Mercari. So I'm going to tell you, if you see these on Mercari, don't buy them, because we're going to DIY this and we're going to make them ourselves. So thank you to that seller, because you just showed me what you use to make them. But yes, that one's super cute too. So there we go, guys. Those are the 4 that I got in. Like I said, I had some earrings that were welded. The stud was welded on there. I don't know how to weld, guys. Weld, solder, ain't my cup of tea. Ain't messing with it. But I noticed, because I purchased them from 2 different sellers, that some of them were glued on there. And I wasn't sure what type of glue they used until I got these. And you could really tell that this is not super glue. This is thicker, the glue is. So yeah, there you go. If you guys are interested in me doing a DIY, definitely put it in the comments section down below. I think it's really, really cool to, first, you're being environmentally friendly. Oh, that light is getting on my nerves. You're being environmentally friendly by recycling products. And like I said, in a way you can say it's authentic, because that is an authentic piece from Chanel. They just don't need to know that it's a button and so forth. What difference does it matter? So in my opinion, it makes you feel just slightly more glamorous. Not really that I'm trying to fit in with like the Richie crowd. I like them more for the way they design it. Chanel's are very feminine. They're very pretty. They add a lot of, there's just a lot of class to it, like I said. Like having the pearls, the rhinestone, it's just very feminine, and it really screams for women. It's not overly girly, but it's not too, how do I put it, too old looking, like doesn't fit in our age category. I can say that it doesn't matter what age you are, Chanel pieces will look good on you. So yeah, if you guys want to see me do an upcycle type thing, I'm gonna go and pick up some E6000, because I don't have any more after doing my whole wedding stuff. Man, I was using the hell out of that stuff for like gluing flowers on my little trees that I had, and just, yeah, so I knew what it was when I turned it over, especially on one of the other ones where it was a little bit thick. I was like, that is not super glue. No, super glue tends to be pretty thin. So yeah, so there you have it, guys. Those are my necklaces I got in. Do yourself a favor, don't overprice or don't overpay for it. Someone had to be the guinea pig. It was me. I don't regret what I spent on them, but I know I could have saved a whole lot more money. I could have probably got several of them for the cost of the one. So that's it, guys. This is the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed checking out the necklaces that I got in. Of course, guys, if you're interested in doing having me show you guys how to do some DIY pieces, I think the earrings would be sufficient enough, because once you figure out how to work the glue, because it's kind of weird, the glue is really thick, but it's not like super glue. You can rub it off on your fingers. It's really cool. But I think once you get that, you should be able to tackle making yourself a necklace piece. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, guys, definitely give it a thumbs up. And if you stumbled onto my channel, and this isn't usually my typical video I do, but I would tell you to subscribe if you're definitely wanting to see a upcoming DIY on that. I will get on eBay and go ahead and purchase a couple button sets and just go from there. So thanks for watching, guys, and as always, guys, happy perfume shopping. Bye, guys.